Hello everyone. Let us have a discussions on today's important article. Today I found some articles very important from defense aspirant perspective. Recently held army conference. Now they have published four studies, four reports, and that is a new change after a long time after India got independence. So let us see in detail what are these new changes about to be made in phase wise. The force is undertaking four studies and it will be implemented phase wise. And what are those? There will be change in the terms and conditions of junior commissioned officers and other ranks. There will be change in the terms and condition. So this will be reducing the strength of officer and the soldiers. Another important thing, they are going to have a new position of a third deputy chief of army staff. Third deputy chief of army staff. You can see here, and the director general of strategic communications. So these two ranks are going to be a new rank, which will be doing it soon in a phase-wise manner. Apart from this, the training or the military operations, this will be included in the training command. So whatever this they used to do in separately, now this training command will be in Shimla. So this is one more report. And another thing, they are going to downsize the new recruitment. So whatever new recruitment is going to happen, that will be less. Okay, then after that, the budget. Whatever money is going to be get by this army, they're going to use in the right direction where our military equipments can be bought. So this they are going to do it teeth to tail ratio. That means the armed forces will be restructured again, and they are going to check a foreign officer how much JCO or how many soldiers can he deal with, and these are some new thing. And already in my previous video I have discussed the issue regarding the brigadier and all these ranks. Fine. So this was an important article. Not to worry about this thing, because the officer recruitment, it will go on side by side. So you keep trying for all the examinations, direct entry, indirect entry, fine, whatever it is. Okay. Now coming to an important article here. Today there was a important article on the vote in Tamil Nadu, or the political system in Tamil Nadu. In polity, you have schedule number 10, anti-defection, and here this happened some months ago. What happened here? 18 MLAs of the same political party, the ruling government, they resigned from the party and they started defecting. They didn't support the party or the current government. So the speaker of that house, he punished all these 18 legislators by anti-defection laws. So when it was done, these 18 MLAs, they moved to High Court, they moved to Supreme Court, and Supreme Court directly they gave a verdict. Yes, it is against the anti-defection, and all these 18 members are deemed to be unfit to rule or unfit to continue the legislation or MLA position. But that time, this important judgment was not 100%, like it was like not majority by the judges. But this time the judgment came that 18 legislators are punished under anti-defection laws. So the present chief minister, Mr. Edappadi Palanisamy, he is in a position to prove his majority in the upcoming election. There will be an election for 20 seats now, and he should have minimum 6 more people elected so that he can have a majority and continue the government. Now, this is one thing in this whole article it is given, and now there is by election. By election, why? Because 18 seats are vacant. So here comes a question, like students they may ask me like what happens if an anti-defection law is been action has been taken by the MPs or an MLAs, though it happens in parliament or it happens in state legislature, what's going to happen? Nothing. The seats will be vacant, he will be removed from the rank. Again there will be an election in that constituency. Again this ruling and opposition government, they will come and they will fight for these seats, and again they will form the government. Suppose if in case the ruling government they fail to have the majority, then the whole constitution will be scrapped. That means there will be a state emergency under article 356, and after that the president will declare a constitutional emergency, governor will rule, and election commission will have a election. So that is what is important from here. Now when you come across this kind of news, just try to brush up what is anti-defection, what is going to happen, or who has authority or something like that. You have to go to the previous year question papers and do it. Now coming to the next article, the recent report by IPCC told that 1.5 degree Celsius rise in the temperature is going to be affected and people will be facing problem. In 2015, there was an agreement signed in Paris, and that climate agreement is called Paris Agreement. But this article they say, though we are trying to reduce this 1.5 degrees Celsius, it is not enough. It is not enough. And India is going to play an important role in order to reduce the global warming pollution agents. Now, what this article is telling, like India can do well by just focusing on a thing called sustainable development goal. You should know here that there are near about 17 sustainable goal, and in that 17 sustainable goal we have something called reducing the global warming agents. Now, apart from this, we have two states, for example, Maharashtra and Nagaland, where these states are a model state for Indians. Now, these states are going to play a very important role to have a global warming reducing agents like land changes, then the water management, all this they have discussed here. Not important from our exam point of view, but still if you are an reading enthusiast or an environmental enthusiast, you can just go and read this. Fine. So this is one article here which is important. Now we have discussed our article on army, and here we have some important sports news where India has won the cricket jam. There was a draw, big draw. So we are in a series where 5-2, this is the thing. Now apart from that, there was a tennis news where the tennis stars they have done it. Sports we have to give importance only from international sports event. Okay, fine. So I found these articles important from today's newspaper. So let us have an important discussions and important articles tomorrow. We'll see tomorrow. Thank you. Have a nice day.